Before the Raw Argument podcast aired, TJ Holmes was afraid that Amy Robach would think he was a black man beating up on her. According to TJ Holmes, he is now scared to speak my mind. After a podcast episode featuring Holmes, 46, and Amy Robach, a couple, was released, the former presenters of Good Morning America addressed the negative feedback from fans. In a recent podcast episode, Amy and TJ discussed how race contributes to Holmes' anxiety about being misunderstood. The 50-year-old started out by saying, "I just told you both over the phone at 4:30 a.m. East Coast time that I don't want to release this because I think people will see it as a black man abusing a white woman." He went on, "Now, if anybody took the time to listen to that podcast, obviously I wasn't screaming and yelling. I had nothing to do. Since we're a pair and are at odds, it's clear that none of us is experiencing their greatest moments." Holmes was correct in that some remarks did characterize his actions only because he is a black man. It served as a lesson for Robach about being in an interracial partnership. "I never would have thought of it. I would never have thought of race, that is, the fact that I am white and you are black, and that sort of gets to your point," she said. "You must consider topics that I am exempt from having to consider. To be honest, it took me a while to kind of get it. In a manner, a light bulb went off for me after you articulated it and we saw the response. Additionally, there is always a learning curve. However, as I've always said, I have no idea what I don't know, and I learn more about it every day." Contrary to what fans would think, Robach revealed that their disagreements are healthy in their relationship. She said, "I have never in my life disagreed with anyone with as much grace as I have with you." The disagreement was part of Holmes and Robach's Raw podcast, which was centered on their marital problems. When Robach referred to Holmes as moody, the duo engaged in a heated discussion that revealed communication problems in their relationship. He said that he doesn't often tell his partner about his really bad days. The whole podcast crew was taken aback when the pair revealed that they had taped the episode in their living room. "We're not right," Holmes said. "Right now, you and I aren't okay," the pitch for the unfinished podcast said. "I asked, what do you know? Let us arrange and record a podcast."